What up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Heavy Hands. I am back in your life with the community's response to EA UFC 5, and boy, oh boy, it's ugly. I made a video when EA UFC 5 first released, basically giving my feedback on what I saw, and I didn't think it looked good. I didn't think things were looking great. It looked too similar to UFC 4, as most people saw. And now that we actually have our hands on the game and we've been playing for the past couple of weeks, it really, the game itself doesn't feel complete. It feels like there are a lot of missing or broken mechanics in the game, and the community's really feeling it. Anywhere EA tries to promote this game, the amount of hatred it's just, you can feel it. Let's just dig into it right now. Let's just take a look right now at what we're seeing out here. We're on X here at EA UFC's X account or Twitter account, and you know, they're posting, they're making points, letting you know Egos released this alter ego patch, dropped yesterday, basically giving you access to various alter egos.
Doubt this fighter at your own peril, folks.
Excuse me. Various alter egos, including, you know, Valentina Shevchenko, Alexander Volkanovski, Alex Pereira, and Israel Adesanya. And I mean, they released these alter egos, and I think you had to pay for Sean O'Malley. Like, the game came out 2 weeks ago and you're asking me to pay for an alter ego. I prepaid, I paid $100. That's really, literally insane. So we have here, in response to them announcing these alter egos here. Why do I not still have my pre-order bonus? Yeah, I think my pre-order bonuses were locked as of a couple of days ago as well. This tweet's a couple of days old. Just looking, can't use it. Most people don't even have access to it. You can see in response, look at this. Is this, I mean, I know this isn't about the pre-orders or these alter egos or any of that bullshit, but look at this. This is supposed to, when did Aljo once show up to a fight looking like a caveman? Even when he didn't have the braids, he has like a flat top. And even when the flat top isn't that tight, he doesn't look like this. I don't know what EA is going through, what they're doing, why this is okay, why this doesn't get caught in some sort of quality assurance check, but it is what it is. Mitch Westfall says, man, I wish EA put effort into, I don't know, quality game modes, updated fighter roster, fighter authenticity, replayability, more submissions. Yeah, it's just really crazy. People wanting different versions of alter egos. Let's take a look at a tweet that's 40 minutes ago. There you go. An indomitable presence in both light heavyweight and heavyweight divisions. Johnny Bones Jones. You know, this is the original Johnny Bones Jones that I first came to know when he fought Stephan Bonner in the UFC. This is what he looked like. A young man about to take over the world. The first tweet underneath this: can y'all maybe fix the camera so when I get taken down I can actually see what's going on? Yes, Frizz, if that's how you pronounce your name. I mean, what the hell is going on? Why did EA release, like, when you get taken down, the camera spins around and actually, like, in some cases, if you're too close to the camera, it tries to give you a better view of the game, but then it actually like flips the reversal controls and the transition controls, so it's super confusing, and it's almost nauseating with the amount of swinging that goes on. It's like the camera's freaking out. Somebody wants to ask the champ, are you enjoying the game? I mean, Venom, you didn't even tag Johnny Bones Jones. What the hell's wrong? Oh, okay, I guess Johnny Bones is already tagged here, but don't ask him stupid questions. Let's see here. Kickboxing legend, they basically announced Israel Adesanya's alter ego being available. They want people want real legends. I bought the game for $70. I'm really disappointed. Waited 3 years for this game. I got a minor update. Yes, I'm with you. Why give him a headband and give Volk rugby gear? Ruins a little immersion the game has. Yes! EA! Stop. I'm sorry for yelling, guys, but stop with the bear head. Stop with the octagon costumes. It's insane. They don't do this with FIFA. At least I haven't seen any clips of a mascot playing soccer in FIFA or a mascot playing American football in the Madden games? Why do we have to put up with this cartoon shit in these games? I don't understand why EA feels like they have a right, or they can take these types of creative liberties with MMA, but they don't do that with these other games. And they announced this, and by the way, this isn't a young Conor McGregor. This is Alexander, what's his name? Oh my God, what is the guy's name? Oh my God, the guy that fought Johnny Bones Jones, almost beat him in the first fight and then got destroyed in the second fight. I'll put a picture of him up because I can't remember his name, but that's who this is, a younger version of that guy. I mean, it's just crazy. And the fact that I'm not remembering this legendary light heavyweight's name is insane right now. It's kind of scary. About 5 fighters missing, at least in each ranked division, I would say, Terry. Add a ball. Justin, I don't really need that. Dustin, Gustafson, Alexander Gustafson. Shout out to you, Pete. My guy, Pete. It is Connor McGustafson. Yo, tweet of the day, Pete. You win. I hope you see this video. I love you very much for that tweet. That was amazing. Thank you for saving my ass. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Casuals don't even know he was around that long ago. Who cares? But yeah, you know, just I want to point out any tweet that EA has posted, like, look at this ridiculous BS. Why do we need Alexander Volkanovski in a rugby uniform fighting in the octagon? So you guys are just gonna keep talking about this instead of actually giving the people you screwed on pre-order bonuses. Yeah, actually, good point. Anthony Romero, content creator, points out this guy should be at 205. Yeah, because when Alexander Volkanovski played rugby, he was a short, thick dude. He was like a 205 pounds, over 200 pounds. So, and somebody else pointing out that the weight difference, he shouldn't be at lightweight or featherweight wearing that uniform. Somebody else, is this the same guy that wants who cares about Dustin Poirier being bald? What the hell? The game is so garbage, I need a refund. Yes. 4 stars instead of 4.5. Yes. Yeah, people, it's almost as if they do this to almost troll the community. I mean, you guys get the idea. People are not happy. They're responding to EA's tweets with just disgust. The fight week update. Yeah, I don't even know who's liking these tweets. I'm not sure that the community members are liking it. I don't know if EA's paying for these likes, because if you read the comments, it's just like nobody's vibing with this game at all. There's just complaints, issues, people pointing out who's not in the game, you know, versions of fighters that aren't in the game. I mean, the fact that we're buying these alter egos after pre-ordering. I mean, I wish we had some sort of like consumer protection group out there looking out for us. I mean, what the hell? EA it's just a terrible company. Terrible game developer. But we go over to EA Sports Reddit, the UFC 5 Reddit page, which, you know, this is Reddit. We all know what it is. People are going to complain on Reddit. People go there to troll and make fun of stuff and meme. But there's a lot of great posts here. Like, dude, what happened? What happened with the reviews? With EA, how did the community, how did the like major reviewers find such little wrong with UFC 5 and the community basically pointing out there are massive issues? You know, I don't think you can have such a disparity between like the reviewers' scores and the community scores and not point out, hey, these official reviewers are simply not playing the online mode, or they're not, you know, relying on reviewers that understand the game enough to identify issues with it. It's just crazy to see what's going on. Or finally, EA's paying people for those ratings. We dig into the comments on this one a little bit here. We won't go too long, but someone pointing out that IGN, I don't trust IGN. They're saying, yeah, they gave Starfield a 7 and EA a 9, which is insane. I mean, Starfield is not a great game, but it's better, in my opinion, it's a more complete game on launch than EA Sports 5, UFC 5 ever could dream of being. As real as it gets, these are some of the funniest posts you'll find. I love Reddit for is pointing out these glitches. He's gone. He's gone. That's hilarious. EA Sports is real as it gets. Doctor stopping the fight because of a minor bruise. EA, fix your game. I kind of skipped too far ahead. Yeah, this has happened to me so many times. I mean, I think he's seeing a minor bruise, but what's stopping the fight is that hematoma on his forehead. I think that's the swelling, and it's just not obvious enough. So when we're looking at it, we're just seeing a little bit of this bruising here, but really what stopped the fight is that hematoma on his forehead. And sometimes that hematoma isn't even that big. So EA, you got to do better. Important fixes. Let's see. What is this even saying? Important fixes. Oh, I think they're saying this is what EA said they did after the beta, is that they increased the long-term stamina cost of strikes and stand-up, fixed an issue that applied too much vulnerability on side sways. There'll be a lot less vulnerability, fixed the inconsistency with different types of straights and jabs. Yeah, so I think the people are pointing out, like you said, EA, you said you fixed these things after the beta, and all of these issues are still present. And people are saying, yeah, they are. Stamina fixes are good if you survive the first round spamming. Standing guillotine nerf, inshallah. Yeah, I mean, it's really, I'm a grown man, and I throw temper tantrums at this game. And I never do. I don't care about, I play games, I have fun, I get irritated, get frustrated, but this game makes me rage. It's crazy because it just feels like you love MMA, you want to play, have a great fight, you get into it, and you just play some dickhead that just does some stupid, like, spammy stuff that comes with. Well, that's illegal. What's illegal? Let's... EA, I mean, it's not going to be perfect on launch. That is hilarious, actually. That knockdown was pretty funny, sorry for talking over that. Pretty funny, pretty EA thing they include in the game here. And you can kind of see people just complain. Look at this. So when did EA decide to go get that old UFC belt? You can see in career mode, they've clearly brought in that old UFC belt. These guys, it's a crime how little effort they've put into this game, and that they've sold it full price. It's a crime. They've literally not touched large swaths of this game. And finally, another community that gets a lot of views, a lot of activity, not a lot of views, a lot of activity. Let me calm down. Just some activity, gets dev attention. Devs respond on here, is Operation Sports. And you can just see, I'm not going to go into these things here, but the Operation Sports owner or the operator here is like, points out EA UFC 5 in their review, hey, it's a yearly release that's not a yearly release. Basically saying, hey, the changes here aren't strong enough to say to have allowed 3 years to pass without more changes, more upgrades. Why can everybody throw kicks to the face? Let's get rid of these ads, and you can just see most of these topics here are just dealing with complaints, bugs, issues, just imbalances and things like that. And the community's like turning against each other in a lot of cases. So you'll see content creators like Marshall Mind and Prioxis going at it, basically saying, hey, you misled us, or you're actually the problem, or you're just taking this too seriously, you're not, blah blah, whatever they're saying. They're going back and forth, and I want us all to focus on the real problem, and that is EA Sports. EA is the problem here. It's not you, it's not Marshall Mind, it's not Pry, it's not anybody else. It's EA Sports is the problem. It's 100% them. So and even if you go back to when I was a kid, they had NFL 2K, I think it was 05. NFL 2K 05, that's how long ago I was playing these games. NFL 2K 05, some of you guys weren't even born then. And then they had Madden, I think it was 2005, right? And after years, and prior to this, I think these games had been releasing for like 5 years annually. And eventually, it had become known that the 2K games were like light years ahead of the Madden games. They looked way better, they played way better, they were just, it was the options you had, they just felt like a real simulation of football, where Madden was this cartoony BS glitching crap. And eventually what happened was, because EA was getting outsold, they actually lowered the price of Madden games from like $50 or $40, whatever it was, to like $30. And then 2K responded in kind. So the competition actually made better, higher quality games, and it reduced the price for us. EA has eliminated all competition, increased the price, and decreased the quality of the game. So don't focus on each other as the problem. This is what EA has done for decades, is eliminate competition and throw as little resources as it could into the quality of the game. Only way we're going to, see better games in the future, get better responses, faster responses from EA, higher quality games, is pay attention to the competition. There are games out there like Undisputed. It's getting, if some of you guys don't have a PC, I understand you don't have access to it, but if you do, get on there. Give the feedback to those devs. I know it's kind of a broken mess, but I'll tell you the truth. For it being the first iteration of a game in a series, it is pretty damn good. I mean, this is the early access of Undisputed. Isn't better than UFC 5, but it's comparable. This is the sixth, because if we count EA MMA, this is the sixth entry of this MMA series. And a boxing game that just came out for the first time under early access can be compared in quality. I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying the functionality's there, but it's a few updates away from being on the same level of UFC 5, which goes to show you how little effort EA has put into this game. You guys, let me know your thoughts. Am I going too far with this? Am I bugging out? Am I being too critical of EA? I'm with the community. I think EA has dropped the ball. They're abusing their customer base, using us, and not appreciating how passionate of a fan base they've got here and what they expect out of a game, which is a simulation, not cartoon BS, not goofy pants and bear mask and all this stuff. Let me know what you think. Are you with me, or do you think EA is doing a fine job with this release? And it is what it is. Like, this is the only game in town, and it's fine for you. Hit me up in those comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!